Hi, welcome to Union of Scum, the comedy podcast that delves deep into the murkier crevices of UK culture. My name's Darren J. I'm joined by Paul Hilleard and Charlie Webster. Hello, lads.
Very good. That was
Thanks.
a nice one.
Oh, I like that. Actually, it was pretty good, though.
Yeah, do you like it? Sultry?
Yeah. Sultry,
Yeah.
strange,
Sort of, yeah.
disturbing. Yeah, I liked it.
You throbbing down there?
No, nothing. No movement. No movement.
Oh,
down
he's
the
had no
showed
dick
area.
twitches since Oasis were at the top of the charts. How we doing? How we doing, lads?
Good.
We okay?
I just got back from a stag do in Prague, which was pretty cool. And
It's pronounced Prague.
it's weird. I didn't realize how big of a stag city it was, because it's also like historically it's intact. It's one of the only places during World War II that didn't get bombed to fuck,
Right.
because Hitler liked Prague.
Oh,
So he
right.
made a point of
Okay.
not bombing the fuck out of Prague.
So there's not many.
Do not touch that place. I want to go there with the stag with some of the boys.
So there's no Argoses or anything like that there.
No
or
Argoses,
No
man.
Greg's equivalent. You know.
Not a Wix in sight.
There's no trading estates.
Unfortunately, actually, there was. We went to one trading estate
okay.
for this really laddie environment. It was sort of an industrial version of Butlins, but it like a fun fair Butlins. So there was paintballing at the back, and then you could like hang your stag to a giant dartboard and kick balls at them and throw water balloons.
With a noose or
Yeah. Some sort of weird fun fair corporal punishment.
Yeah, it was very. It had that like fun fair vibe.
Okay.
Where like, who's in charge here? You know, they were missing the waltzers. There was just 16-year-olds working there. A lot of like 16, 17-year-olds,
Okay.
female, handing beer to these large groups of men. And I was looking around, going, "Where's the security if this kicks off?" Like there was nothing there. It's called Action Park in Prague.
It's very imaginative, isn't it? Action Park.
You must have been one of the only people ever to go to a stag do in Prague and not drink.
Yeah, I
How
didn't
the
drink
fuck
at
do you
all.
navigate that?
Yeah.
It's quite easy, man.
Surprised they let you in, to be honest.
Well, this is the thing. As we were leaving Action Park, there were a bunch of, I don't know where they were from. They weren't English, but they had funny accents. And one of them was starting to like get his cock and balls out. And we were like, why is he getting his cock and balls out? And he started rubbing it on a chair. And we quickly realized his mate was like asleep and all his friends were like taking pictures. And I thought that was quite funny. But then he got completely
In a very academic way, just looking at a Stone Cold Sober going, that's quite amusing. Yeah. Oh, look, they've just kegged him and shoved custard, whipped cream up his ass. That's very wry, isn't it?
But then he got his entire kit off and was just wandering around the place, grabbing his balls. And
Where was this? Sorry, the airport or Action Park?
this is Action Park.
This is the pilot. This is what he did before he got on the plane.
This is Action Park, and as that's when I started going, oh yeah, where's the security? It's just these like 16-year-olds who are like packing away all the football and paintball and shit, and I'm like, this isn't good. This is pretty fucking bad, lads. And then the guy started running after his mate out of Action Park down a dual carriageway, and I get into an Uber, and the next thing I know,
So the stag was on the loose, was he? Running away from his friends.
The stag had broken out of the pen.
I don't think
he
he
was
was
going
the
wild.
stag.
He could sense danger.
He was looking for some does, some young does to procreate with.
I don't think he was the stag at all, because he was. I don't know who the fuck he was. He was just another group there, and he was running around, bollock naked. Okay. And then, as I drive off in my Uber, this is the photo we get sent. That's a guy from our stag who is now having to like push away the naked man.
Like, man, so
this just
the
naked.
assumption is he's either a stag or he's just a dude with like maybe mental health problems.
No, well, I think he's just got pissed too much. I know we did the episode on.
Was he just confused? Was he?
No, he was fucking bollock naked, and he knew what he was doing. He was running up to people, trying to fucking put his dick on you, and
so he's a deviant then.
Yeah.
Not mentally ill deviant.
Well, we talked about.
He wasn't even part of Action Park. He was just a local resident who just had enough.
We talked about how bad the
He was
English...
the manager. The stress of managing Action Park had pushed him to the edge, and he just went, "Fuck this."
We talked about how bad the English reputation is in Europe, especially when we go abroad. But these, I think they were maybe Dutch. They had Dutch vibes, very
Dutch
free and
cunts.
liberal
Dutch
about it.
cunts.
Mate,
You got cunts everywhere, mate.
Nosy would have fucking sorted them right out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Nosy, great reference to a reel we've got out at the moment, currently at about 90,000 views. So if you want to click on that, just bump those figures up a little bit.
Everyone was pissed off though, even though everyone was drunk. We were just, why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? There's fucking kids around here giving us alcohol. Have some fucking decorum about yourself. He's
There's
running.
kids around here giving them alcohol. Don't show me your cock and balls, mate, you animal. Yeah, 2 more shots, please, darling.
As he's running down this dual carriageway, supposedly the police show up. This is now secondhand information. Police show up and just go, "Oh, put your kit on. Go back in there, put your kit on," and then they just drive off. So the Prague police don't give a fuck.
They got to do. They
is
got
rock
to
and
do.
roll.
They got to do a lot of Stags.
Oh, yeah. That's probably, there's a separate division, I think.
Yeah,
the
they've
Prague
probably got
Police
a
Force.
department to deal with
Yeah.
rowdy stags.
Yeah, the Stag Task Force.
Yeah, and they've probably got nets and fucking what you know, like wet wipes and shit, and you know,
Boot full of inflatable dicks, deflated, packed away. Oh, there's got another inflatable dick.
Would you
I
like
don't
a
know
buzz ball?
I don't know where they're from.
I can
Into-
see-
here's some cock, please. Have some decorum. Sum it up.
hustle.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
very
well.
good. It was
That
nice.
sounds lovely.
It was nice. I took some shrooms, so I wasn't sober for the whole of it. Because you can smoke weed out there, and I didn't know.
You
it.
smoke weed in Prague?
Yeah, you could smoke weed. You could do like truffles and stuff. So that was fun to play around with. The first day I got there, I was staying in a hostel separate from everyone else. I didn't have data on my phone, so I ended up making friends with a Chinese lad called Henry. And instead of meeting up with my friends, me and Henry just went around Prague doing all the touristy stuff, going to see all the monuments and the old bridges and walking around. Late into the night, we had a nice Thai meal. He told me about how you can't talk badly about the government in China. And then he started telling me about how he loved big-titted Latino women, and I was like, "This has been quite an enjoyable
Universal that
experience."
language, isn't it? Universal. Whether you're from China or did cut, you love big titted Latino girls.
Yeah.
So hang on, you couldn't get hold of your friends,
No.
so you had to hang out with a Chinese guy for like half of the holiday.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it because they were all fucking getting hammered on the first night, and like you said, I don't drink, so I would have been.
You go and see anything
Spun out.
cultural, like anything to do
We
with
didn't
Franz
see Franz
Kafka?
Kafka, but we went to the George.
Who, Franz Kafka?
You know Franzi.
Yeah, Franzi.
But we just went around the river. There's like a famous bridge we went on. We went to like the square where there's a clock tower.
Naked bloke kicks his way and starts rubbing his dick on the big hand. Like, do they just do this year? Is this a thing? It's like a cultural handshake. Is this a Prague handshake? Okay, so there we go. Great. Stag do's. Fantastic. Okay, lads, what are we going to talk about this week?
I'm going to talk about Michael Barrymore.
I'm going to talk about shit seaside towns.
Nice. And I'm going to talk about pedophile vigilante gangs. Who wants to start? Charles?
No.
Yeah, you never want to
no,
start.
no,
Paul?
I'll do Barrymore. Michael Barrymore. So during COVID, this young whippersnapper started putting out these original sketches and songs and dances, which took the internet by storm. No one really knew who he was. This young audience of like 500,000 people just started loving this old pensioner that no one knew about. And his name's Michael Barrymore. Well, who is he? They don't know. They just think he's a really fun guy, and he is.
Because I've seen I see a lot
I
of
just
these.
think he's an engaging elderly man.
Yeah, he's just a guy with a bus pass and a lust for life, and basically like he'll do mad stuff. Like he'd go, "Hello everyone, if you want to come with me on a 10-kilometer walk today, a 10-kilometer run," and he'll just fucking I'll do that again. You go, "Hello, if you want to come on for a 10-kilometer run with me," and he'll run in like put in like a dress shirt, and he'll just be running with the camera like, "Kilometer 1, kilometer 2. And it's like he's just doing mad stuff, but it's like stuff a teenager would do. And he'll buy 50 quid's worth of sweets. You go, what does he call them? Like a sweet run or something.
Munchie run.
Munchie run. Yeah.
Because he smokes the herb.
Does he smoke the herb?
big time blazer.
Oh, we goes, yeah, going on a munchie run, and he'll just go down to a Tesco and he'll buy like 50 quid's worth of like Jaffa cakes, jammy Dodgers,
Jelly snakes.
jelly honestly, and he'll fill this like little cooler with it, and then it'll be at the self-service checkout in Tesco, and people going, "Oh, Michael, yeah, oh, we love you, yeah, oh, I love you, Mike, oh, you're great, oh, thank you very much, darling, yeah." But
So
yeah,
he's found a new audience.
Because he's a
Yeah.
hit with the youngsters. He's such a hit with the youngsters that he now does adverts for uni days. So he's in like some dorm going, sign up to uni days and you might get this MacBook yourself and a new duvet. All right. And then he'll do a dance or something and they fucking love him. Like
I like to see him doing like tattoo parlors and stuff like that. Come down to Sparky's tattoo parlor. I got this lovely little angel there with a Chinese insignia. I don't know what that means. It means peace and love or chicken chair mate. I'm not sure.
yeah, it's mental because we all know who he is. We know that he has a history of being one of the biggest TV stars
Yeah.
of the 70s, 80s, 90s, you know.
I grew up watching him. He was a big fixture on mainstream television. Strike It Lucky,
Yeah.
My Kind of People.
Yeah.
He was huge. He was a very like camp, chaotic kind of spirit.
Yeah.
Basically, and he used to like he'd like chat with old women in the street. Yeah, he did have what they call the common touch.
Everyman charm.
Everyman, he did have an everyman charm. Yeah.
He was like a fun
He had
uncle.
mojo.
He was like a fun uncle, I thought. He had a sort of fun uncle vibe.
Yeah.
Like, we would maybe had like 6 pints at a wedding, and he'd be like, "Ooh dear," but like in a fun way. He hadn't gone
Yeah.
bad yet. Nothing
No.
bad had happened yet.
Because the way he
Yeah.
wears a suit as well, it's sort of, I don't know. I like the
He's got-
way he wore a suit.
He's
for
got,
some
like,
reason.
he's got like sort of a ferrety, like Stoke vibe, isn't he? Like Stoke sort of like he's sort of kind of like alert, but sort of like he's always on the move.
But full of charming charisma.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
why
he
the
is
youth love
charismatic.
him.
Yeah.
Because there's just a bunch of like fucking
he's a-
12-year-olds who are like, look at this man dance.
Mm.
Look at this 73-year-old dance.
He carries
How
around.
fun
He
is that?
carries around chili jam with him as well. There's a bit. I've seen him eat a pizza. Like he goes to this pizza. He's like, "This is the best pizza I've ever had." Don't worry, got me chili jam. And he just pulls out this chili jam out of the pocket, just spreads it all over the pizza, and then
Do you think it's
he'll eat it.
homemade? Do you think it's just jam? I just put some chilies in
I reckon he just punched some chilies in his kitchen, and then just fucking carries them in a hanky, and then just spreads it.
So
on the
instead of
pizza.
carrying like
Now I've got to go for a
Rennies,
run. Fuck me.
so instead of carrying Rennies and like ibuprofen like most people over 60, he's just got chili jam on him.
Got chili
or,
jam. Maybe that's what accounts for his zest. His vim and vigor. Like his chili jam.
Well, back when he was a younger man, when he was at his height, when he was winning 6 national television awards, all time the greatest before Ant Dec got around. But technically,
Very,
Ant
very
Dec.
much the Muhammad Ali of the British light entertainment in the
Yeah,
90s.
before Saint and Andek.
Well,
Yes.
You got to think they've got more awards than him, but there's 2 of those cunts.
They are fucking
It's only
cunts,
one of
though, aren't
them.
they? I fucking hate them too.
Yeah.
Barrymore was doing it on his own solo, bro. Like, fuck
Yeah.
off. You fucking dull lack cunts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And they ain't got his charm. They ain't got his
Because he was quite
charm.
tall, and they actually did find out that Michael Barrymore was out on deck, just stood on each other's shoulders in a long coat.
fucking knew it. But he used to have some trouble with the old Colombian marching powder and alcohol, and he had to go to rehab and stuff. So maybe that's him now. He's a bit of an older man. He's
He's
clean
had a
and living.
life. He's lived a life.
So now he's just like, I like sweeties and I like chilies. Add them together, jam, chili jam, chili jam. That's what keeps him on the straight and narrow.
Yeah. Or maybe he's still on the beat and he's just doing it off camera. We don't know.
Yeah, it could be on a
We
big.
don't
We don't know.
know.
Who knows?
But yeah, no, he's got he's I quite like that. I quite like that comeback story. You know what I mean? Like he went away for a bit. We don't really know why. And then he came back, and now he's on TikTok, and he's like an internet star. I kind of like that trajectory, that arc, and he's just doing like quite mild-mannered, silly things, like doing whatever.
And
poor...
the general public have always liked him. It's not surprising that
No.
he's still a star.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's got the charisma. Learned it in Butlins. He was a red coat
That's
from
it,
a young
man.
age. He
Good
did
training back then.
stand up.
That was
Good
like going to
training.
Cambridge back then. You know,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it was-
training for a clown,
yeah,
a
that's
clown college.
Clown's Cambridge.
Yeah, Clowns Cambridge.
It is Lee Evans was a red coat.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
really
Like,
actual
it is
good-
mental
I
how
think,
many great stars.
Oh, who's that guy? He was Brian Connolly. I'm pretty sure he was one.
Yeah, Brian Connolly. But he
who
was
else?
around that era.
Who else was one? Maybe H from Steps, probably. Right?
Yeah, I think he was
He
actually.
stinks. He
I
got a
think
Reg
he
Coat
was.
vibe from him,
yeah.
isn't he?
But yeah, no, you had a lot of those entertainers. But obviously, Barrymore kind of fell from grace for a bit. But there's a lot of other TV stars that have done the same. Deck did, he was drink driver
with his mum.
with his mum.
Well, he was driving.
His mum was in the car when he.
Well, his
It's a
mum
lovely
got
bonding
pissed as well,
exercise.
or-
I hope so.
It's a lovely bonding exercise to get pissed for your mum and drive around.
He did have to pick
Drive
her
around
up
the
from the
estate.
airport, though.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hammered.
That's a
Oh.
long holiday. You're knackered, jet lagged, and then you plow into a pylon. Right. But yeah, there were a lot of those TV stars back in the day. That was, you had Noel Edmonds, you had Jim Davidson,
Savile.
Chris Akabusi. Didn't
Yeah.
he do Record Breakers?
He did. He did.
Who did Gladiators? Erika Johnson,
Yeah, she's
John
she loved-
Fashanu.
John Fashanu.
Are we just naming TV
Yeah,
presenters from the
yeah,
90s?
yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just thought
We're
you
trying,
said
we're,
so.
we're trying to get it. We're trying to, get onto the nostalgia hashtag. So we're just going to name cool things. I remember hula hoops, space oppers. When you didn't have to wear seatbelts in cars.
Eureka, she loved the fucking powder and the booze.
Did she?
Yeah, she came up recently being like, yeah, I'm fucking straight
Mate,
up
who did? Who
alcoholic.
fucking doesn't in TV?
I think most
Yeah.
of the people, that's the problem though. When your job is to just talk,
Mm.
like if this ever gets fucking successful, if you end up with
Big if.
a $250,000 in your back pocket, you're going to be off your fucking tits.
Oh, turn
all
to a
the
big
time.
head again, yeah.
You'll be a problem.
100%.
Yeah, you'll go back to it.
Same with you, you'll be down some fucking kink dungeon, getting fucking fisted.
Getting railed by a couple of
24/7.
truckers.
Oh,
or something,
absolutely.
yeah.
Getting
I'm gonna-
pegged by Big Susie.
I'm going to turn
Absolutely.
into
Big
a
Susie
Justice
and
Loop.
and Rusty Collin.
Oh yeah. Rusty Collins is in the corner whacking off.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
squeaks like a hinge on a gate. That's why he's called Rusty Collin.
You'd be drugs. He'd be sex.
I'd be sex for sure.
Yeah,
I'd be,
I
I'd be
think-
food. I just get Big Mac sauce.
I think I'd
Fucking
go
shove
more
it
into
down
food, I think I'd just
I
start
reckon you
ordering
could get
it a bit
into
more.
those eating. I
More
reckon you
so.
could do like a Barrymore Paul because Paul, despite Paul's quite slender physique, eats competitively. You eat like a fucking.
He eats
trucker.
like a Romanian dog, has never had a home, but now has a home.
with a tapeworm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do eat like you've got a tapeworm. You eat like a man who's just been released from captivity.
He eats more than me and this guy.
Yeah,
together.
absolutely.
Like he has double meal. When we go out for a meal post pod, he's ordering 2 kebabs or
Two mains.
2 mains. You can go fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. But what do you think? Like, if
I'm lonely, boys. That's it. I'm trying to fill a hole.
moving back to Barrymore, though, what do you reckon he could do now? Like, should we give him? We can give him some ideas. Like, what other TikTok?
He doesn't need our ideas,
well,
mate. He's got plans.
Well, we've got to help. We've got to, from one entertainer to another. We need to help him out and give him some ideas.
Yes, from
brainstorm.
one failed entertainer to another.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've got to.
well,
help.
he's
Well, he's
going-
not failing, mate. He's got 500,000 strong following.
Well, yeah, a couple of years ago. it was
He's
fucking-
doing uni day adverts, my friend. At 73. He's going into local
Hairdresser.
shops and he's advertising their business. And he goes, oh, look, they got lovely sweets in here. Come buy them. I'd like to see him review other things. You know? I'd love to hear him review shampoo. I think the more like,
decking, tiles.
Yeah,
yeah, the minutiae of life.
I'd like
you
him
know?
to get a tit job and
Yeah.
review that. So, they're lovely, firm, soft, and my nipples are still sensitive. We'll definitely do again, Mike. You can only have one set of tits.
Yeah, when he gets removed and talks about a review, get them taken.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Scoring team fine. I don't have to go turkey back for 6 months or so.
Right, let's go for a run. Oh bloody hell, they're hurting.
Oh, it's oozing. Oh no! Oh shit!
I'd
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'd like to see him go on different experiences, and I'd love to see him go skydiving, and he telling us how that is.
Canal holidays.
Yeah. I'd like
Go
to
to Action Park. What the fuck you talking about earlier?
Prague, just going around, do his own version of like the coach trip, on Channel 4.
Yeah,
He
but he's
just-
in like a Bedford rascal by himself,
Yeah, or
driving up and down the country. Do that, yeah, countryside tours.
definitely.
You pay for him to go to it's like Lake District or something,
But I think
Or go into
less.
like burger vans.
Yeah, now we're
Like the
talking.
Rate My Food guy.
Exactly. We
parlay
need to
into
bring
that.
it down a bit more. So
Because he ain't got. He just goes. Oh, the trips are lovely. That's all he fucking does.
Yeah,
He hasn't
exactly.
got actual any training on how good food
literally
is.
that's what Barrymore does as well.
But I'd rather fucking Barrymore go, yeah, the fucking ship's great, and I'd do some, I don't know, it's a weird skit or something, than some fat northern cunt just saying,
throwing swearing in. Yeah, these fucking chips are great. Anyway, let's juggle on this fucking burger. Come on.
I'd rather that than some fucking daft northerner with fucking gravy down him just going, the ship's all lovely, oh God, America, and it's just fucking boring.
Yeah, get Barrymore and get him to do like a little game show next to a burger van. Get 3 punters and they all have to like blind taste test a kebab or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Who did it?
Who did it?
Yeah, who did? Yeah, who did it, man?
Who did it? There's your title, Michael. If you can do something with
Paul's
that.
getting into your head there.
Let's just give him. Let's just give him some.
Who did what? We don't know.
Yeah. Let's just give him some titles. Pigs in hats. What else? Car boot run. Just him running around a car boot, picking things up, buying it.
Come back to mine.
Come back to mine. The lip review. He just people just go up and show him their lips, and he goes, "Oh, that's very nice. They look very soft. Do you use lip balm?"
Yeah. Grab my hand. Grab my hand. Because he's going to take you on a tour around the world. You know, the UK. Grab my hand.
Grab his hand. Yeah, perfect. What about the spice review? He smokes various different strains of spice. The homeless have, and he rates them 1 to 10.
Yeah.
That would be good. Him just doing like different drugs and then reviewing them.
Him slipping into a coma weekly.
Just slumped in a doorway like that of a Salvation Army, just going like, well, I gotta say, this one was a lot more mellow than the last strain, Gary.
This one's completely deleted my childhood.
Just huffing on glue. It stuck to me. It stuck to my lip. Oh, fucking hell. Call a doctor.
Today I'll be tasting different brands of Tipex.
They used to do that. Vice used to fucking have someone just do drugs and then like review
I
it.
saw
But again, he was boring. He was too much of a nerd. I want someone who knows how to tap dance. Tell me what heroin feels like. You know?
Here we go, tap dancing on heroin. That'd be a great one. Michael Barrymore presents tap dancing on heroin.
Michael Barrymore presents anything.
Yeah.
We're watching.
Thumbs up for Michael.
Get the old comeback on TV.
Yeah, let's go.
What I'd really like, though, is if he did a show where he learned how to swim. That'd be a good one.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's it now, Paul. You've ruined your own item.
Yeah.
You shot
the elephant in the room.
You've euthanized your own segment. Well done. It's fine. You won't watch the full episode.
I did it at the end, boys.
Yeah, that's right. You did well, Paul. I admire yourself restrained. I can see your eye twitching at one point, just going, I want to talk about the fucking pool. Someone needs to do fucking time for this piece of miscarriage of justice. David Bowie was a nonce.
Funny.
Gary Glitter still walks the streets. Okay. Charles, your turn.
Well, I'm going to talk about shit UK seaside towns.
Okay. There's lots of them.
There's loads of them. Do you want me to give me a quick list of
them? Give me a little rundown, man.
So right, here we go. Is a shit seaside. There's loads of... No, I probably haven't put in it, but the ones that come to my head.
He loves calling people out on their show.
I know.
Thank God Birmingham
Blackpool,
doesn't have one.
Margate, Ramsgate, Skegness, South End, Jaywick, Western-super-Mare, Barry Island, Rhyl, Porthcawl, and Borth.
What's the worst one on that list?
I've not been to all of them, but I'm going to go for Barry Island.
Really? Have you ever... Jaywick?
No?
Jaywick. I've heard Jaywick's
there
bad.
There we go.
Jaywick sounds like a wing of a prison.
It's
Jaywick.
I think it's kind of pretty much like that, actually,
Really?
yeah.
There's YouTube videos of it. It's not far from where fucking Farage is in power, or you know,
Clacton-on-Sea.
Yeah, it's a little bit further away from that.
Kunstown, they call it. Yeah, Kunston.
Kunston-upon-Sea.
No, they made it. Yeah. So I would say the worst one I've been to is Blackpool. Blackpool's pretty bad. Barry's pretty bad. Barry's quite sad.
Yeah, Barry's pretty...
It makes me feel sad. I mean, they got one nice beach at Barry.
So what Blackpool's got is that it still has the tourism of the stags and the hens. But
does.
No one goes to Barry unless it's sunny, really.
Yeah, and you live nearby.
Yeah.
I've had one of the worst nights I've ever had in Barry. It's a bad night out. There's like 5 pubs. It's just fucking bleak.
What was so bad about it? Were you just getting sad? You weren't getting excited?
Sad. It made me sad being there. And some guy asked me why, because he recognised Maxim wasn't from running. He was like, "What? Why are you here, mate? Why are you here?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck it."
From Manchester, was he?
Yeah.
Why are we here, mate? Why are you here?
Why
I can
are
ask
we
you-
here together, mate?
Yeah, I can ask you the
Aye.
same question. You scout
Sorry,
idiot.
I couldn't remember how to do a Barry accent, and I just went
good,
to like
yeah,
general
yeah.
anywhere else. It wasn't me.
Hello and welcome to Barry Island. I am local from here. Come down to the Nessa-themed jib job.
No, I have a friend from there, and so we went to see them in the summer to visit them, and then we went out in Barry. It was a big mistake. Just not fun at all. Really sad.
You can tell how
made me feel sad for weeks.
You can tell
afterwards.
what bad time you had is that even that story you just told had no beginning, middle, or end. It was just like a string of.
Mate, it can't all be gold, mate. The talent doesn't always shine, you know. Sometimes
The tone
people
of the
just-
voice.
So it's
though,
kind of
did
the
you hear the
opposite
tone
of
of
the
voice?
talent, then, really. If you are the talent, you never have a shit day. You don't have a day off.
You went to Barry in the summer and it was still bad.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
It made
They've
you
got
sad.
the pleasure beach, which is like
Yeah, the pleasure
a load of
beach.
kind of pirates, but their faces have been worn down by like years and years of like sand
Yeah.
blowing in their faces.
Yeah.
So you just got these kind of blank faced pirates raising cutlasses, and they've got like kind of needles jabbed into the wood on their arm because it's weird, basically, sort of spice addicts and fucking.
It is a great place though to take adults with learning disabilities. That's when I worked with adults with learning disabilities.
taking like your friends over.
Yeah, well,
No, he's been taken there.
Oh, sorry.
He's on
okay.
the other side of that fence.
but it is. It's got all the lights. You got the sea. You got noises. You got sweet treats.
General noises.
You got general noises. I nearly,
Lights.
I definitely, to be honest, I once thought, when I used to be a support worker, I once thought I'd lost 2 disabled people in Barry Island amusement park.
Really?
I had a good 15-minute panic where I was just like, I'm going to have to explain their deaths to their parents. What am I going to say?
Really?
And then-
Where did they go? Well,
And
Where did you lose
then one of them came out, holding like a massive fucking Charizard and go, "We won this!" And I was like, "Oh, thank God!" Yeah.
Did you
How
lose
did they-
them
how did they
on the
get-
beach, or
how-
did you lose them in like the amusement park?
Oh, they would just wander off into the amusement park and they just disappear and obviously at that point I was pretty negligent. I was on my phone when I looked up and I was like,
you were just shutting up some 16-year-olds in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
arcade and slot
yeah,
machines.
exactly, yeah. I was
You'd be like-
I was trying to win her a Tamagotchi.
You're like, Candy, Tammy, please. I'm a support worker for these guys, please.
I was like, these things are rigged. Don't worry, I've got a technique. But that's the thing. That's the thing. What I love about an amusement like arcade in the beach is like they are like kingdoms that capitalize on child gambling.
Yeah,
That's what I love about it.
It's gateway. It's sort of a gateway into child gambling, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
start of it.
Yeah.
The 2p machines, which lead to the 10p machines, and the one that I loved was the fake horse race.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah.
God, that gets
I'm
you
coming
going
up now on the
like no
left.
one's-
Is it
yeah, you're like,
red ram? Yeah,
Yeah.
red ram. It's just like little cardboard, like
Yeah.
silhouettes.
But you can win a few quid, like if you put it
Well, you
on.
don't win.
the
You win.
50p
You win. You
one.
win tickets, don't
Yeah,
you?
you win tokens, don't
Yeah,
you?
tokens.
So
and
you
it's
win 150 tokens and it gets you a fucking like
rubber spider.
Yeah, rubber spider. You win you got to win like 1.4 million tokens to get anything off good.
And everything's been robbed off the back of a lorry. Like
Yeah, everything's filled up with medical waste inside.
a
You know?
ferret attached to a ball, just going round and round.
Yeah, like a fucking stuffed bear with a fucking wonky eye down, one eye down Tesco's, like that.
And do you know what? It's so
Gravy stained.
A Romesh Frank and Ethan teddy bear.
Right.
and it's so. And the thing is, when you go there, it's so fucking intense. The music, it's like you're in a fucking nightclub, but you're just you're trying to win like a fucking a Doctor Who figurine or something. It's like, are you ready for the world show?
Yeah, it's intense in there.
And you're like, oh my God.
Question to you guys: how long do you reckon you could live in an arcade, right, until you had a mental break?
I reckon I could ride it out for a while. It depends on
How
who's
long?
coming in.
How long are we saying? You got to live there. You got
Or forever.
You can sleep there, right?
So-
How much? Right, okay. How long and how much money would I have to pay you to stay there for say like a month?
Okay.
So you got to live there, right?
Oh, I'd do that for 50 grand.
50 grand for a month living in an
For
arcade.
that's a lower.
It never
offer.
stops. There's never any time off.
Well, I get to sleep though, right?
You can sleep.
You can
yeah.
try and
You
sleep.
can try and sleep, but the fucking noises aren't stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon.
And
I'd
there's
sleep.
people coming and going. Right?
Exhaustion would just take hold of me eventually. I just don't have to leave it.
You got
You can buy some earplugs and shit if you really want to. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
part of it.
and you
Gotta
got
play the
yeah.
machines. I'm trying to get the earplugs. It's 59,000 fucking tokens.
But you have to eat what they serve in there. So your hot dogs, candy floss, toffee apples. That's the sort of job you've got to,
I mean, that would suck more, I think, than the noise.
Yeah,
But
trying to
yeah.
win Kinder Eggs out of the 2p machines or Mawams, just one Mawam for breakfast.
I'd do that for 10 grand, 5 grand, fuck it.
As long as you give him the money in the 2p's so they can use it in the...
1 month, you would live in an arcade for
But
£1
I
grand.
make 1,500 quid from being a teacher and a support teacher, a teaching assistant.
Dinner man.
A teaching assistant. If you were like, here's 5 grand, you just have to stay in this arcade. I fucking do
You
that.
have to be an
You
arcade.
wouldn't mind about having potentially having a mental breakdown from the noise and just
Mate, we'd be doing the pod from there. I'd be like, lads, come over.
we'd be like, no, we just do it somewhere quiet.
Oh,
Yeah. And this week on Union, we're going to be talking about...
Our listeners will go down to 6 a week, down to 0 a week.
Hello, humans. That one, when you're going to stamp the spiders. Hello, humans. And they're off. Yeah, it would be mad.
I haven't even given you the overall thing, like the sort of backstories of shit seaside towns.
Give us, man.
You've just been riffing, so it shows you what a good fucking segment this is.
Well, this is.
But I might kind of derailing it now, giving you information about it. So it's a Victorian tradition, seaside towns in the UK. And it's pre-package holiday. And so Victorians would get maybe like, I don't know, a week or two off a year. And they would all get on the old choo-choo down to some shitty seaside town. And they would spend a week there, riding donkeys, drinking, fighting, whatever. And then they'd go back to the, jobs. So that's the history of it.
But really, like, let's face it, what's killed the British seaside town now, the seaside getaway, is the package holiday.
Yeah, Benidorm, effectively.
Benidorm was killed because Blackpool.
Yeah, because why would you go somewhere where you couldn't rely on the weather? Because if you go to Blackpool in the summer, even in August, it's going to be 15 degrees one day. It's going to be 17 degrees pissing down the next day. You're never going to get a clear. It's going to be rare to get a clear week.
Yeah.
If you go to Benidorm, you're guaranteed 30 degrees. You're guaranteed cheap chips, cheap Carlin.
Yeah. Red Lion Pub.
Yeah, Sticky Vicky. We've all thrown into the mix.
Absolutely.
Maybe that's what Blackpool needs, is a Sticky Vicky.
Probably got one. They probably got loads of Sticky
A
Vickies.
freezing Susan. It's fucking cold.
A freezing Fanny.
An angry Tammy. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird town, Blackpool. I went there on to watch the football, and it's one of the shittest. It's like we paid for our lodgings. We paid something like £18 a night to stay there, and it was it was only about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's one of those places where you've got to be fucking mad drunk just to handle it.
It's cracked, Danny. It feels
weird
like
down there.
People are sold in these rooms.
Yeah.
Not just drugs, not just weapons. People are sold in these fucking rooms. This is like the handoff of human trafficking.
It's the only place I've ever gone to.
Okay, line up, folks. You can win this Eastern European man for just 300 tickets. Or you can win this man here. He's from Chechnya. He's a refugee. He's escaping a war-torn country. You can win him for 1,000 tickets.
Think you're sure of it? Just hit the hammer. Ta-ting. Come on, win this little girl. All you have to do is knock down all the cans.
It's the only place I've been to where I've seen weed-flavoured candy floss for sale.
It's nice.
So I was like, fuck me, that's got to be a fucking bleak place, isn't it? Getting little fucking Jimmy, like 6 years old, fucking weed-flavoured candy floss.
Blue cheese, boy. Get you off early,
Yeah.
And it's not even infused. Weed tastes like shit. So it's just like, you've taken something that's quite nice.
Yeah,
you've
You're
made it.
suffering through the flavour to get the high.
No one's ever said, I don't like the smell and taste of candy floss, have they? That rancid taste.
That wonderful, sticky, sugary taste.
No one's gone, we need to improve this by fucking making it weed flavoured.
I'm pretty sure there is weed called like candy floss. They
maybe it
use candy floss to try and make it like more appetitable.
But yeah, remember going to
Appetitable, correct.
Appetitable makes sense.
Appetitable.
This guy's a fucking teaching assistant. He knows the dictionary off by heart.
I'm not teacher. I'm an assistant of teaching.
I'm an assistinator.
You're fucking right about Blackpool, though. It is a fucking dive. I went there with friends, and one of my mates got punched within 3 hours of being there. We stayed in one of these.
What for?
He probably deserved it, but
Trying to check into the hotel too early.
He was doing. I'll be honest. We took a megabus up there. We at like 6 a.m. he was on the fucking bag straight away.
Really?
Wouldn't stop nattering, but not just a normal.
What's a driver?
He was on-
Yeah, you like the M40, yeah? Yeah, it's my favourite motorway as well, yeah.
but he was on
Think
MDA.
about Blackpool licenses, right? That's what people say, don't they? They say, my mum says when I leave the big light on, they go, it's like bloody Blackpool illuminations. Well, I'm actually going there now. I might ring her up, actually, and tell her while I'm there.
He was on fucking MDMA. He wasn't even just on fucking
Oh.
coke. So it
She's
was
like,
even
okay.
worse. He was,
MDMA
like,
on a
bouncing
mega
around.
bus. Fucking, that's brave. I
Yeah.
like that.
That's
I just
intense.
drinking constantly through all of it. So by the time we got there, I wanted to punch him a little bit. I was like, you just fucking chew my ear off, man.
He was
But
like
then-
you with a fucking Blackpool donkey, one of the two.
Just kick this cunt in the head. How much? I don't want to ride him. Can you knock this fucker out? Just stomp on the bastard.
Get old Seamus to knock him out with his big old hoof.
And then the next day, to like sort out our hangovers, we went and had burgers with Watsits in it. That's what they were selling at the bar. It was fucking horrible.
We,
They run out of like normal cheese. They just put Watsits in there to.
I don't know.
a good
They made it
substitute.
seem like, oh, this is extra, so it's going to be better. And it just made it worse. I was taking it out. I was like, just a frozen burger, just a rustler burger with Watsits on. You're like, fucking kill me.
But you, we're talking about the food that you can get at the seaside. Obviously, like fish and chips is a classic. But we went to Brighton fairly recently, and you got pretty irate about the person handling your battered sausage.
Yeah,
That, not a euphemism.
I'm a traditionalist. I like traditions in the UK, right?
You don't say. To look at you, I would certainly thought you were a UK traditionalist was a very PC term for racist, basically.
They're called patriots.
Yeah,
nowadays,
sorry,
right?
patriot.
But yeah, I'm a patriot, and I don't like the French handling any sort of like French got their own shit they're doing, right? They got the frog's leg, they got the snails, or
Yeah.
garlic bread, right? And I don't want a Frenchman interfering with fucking fish and chip shop at all, right? So this Frenchman had the fucking nerve, right, to double batter a fucking battered sausage. He was it was like a battered sausage would be like this. It's fine. There's light batter
Yeah.
around it. You enjoy it, okay? This cunt was fucking going like you double battered it. It was like this. It looked like 3 sausages in one.
It looked like because it had all the
There was
thing,
excess batter everywhere.
it had the thing around the end. It looked like a ninja throwing star. Like it
Yeah.
had all this weird. Like it was
lost
like
the shape.
branching out. It didn't
He
have
lost
the
his
shape.
shape. His poor technique lost the shape of the sausage completely.
Yeah.
And it made me very angry.
You needed like a small pickaxe to get it to the sausage in the core, at the
it was
core
like-
of the batter.
It was like the sausage was the prize. The meat was a prize, and I had to batter through all the actual batter with my
Yeah.
hand, with a fucking wooden fork. And yeah, I was pissed off. And that's why French people should be near fucking fish and chip shops.
Yeah.
All right.
God
Right.
save our gracious Queen, sausage and batter, please.
You know.
And you know what? Let me finish, right?
Let
Yeah.
him finish, Paul.
Right.
Paul, he's clenching his fists. Let him finish.
Nowadays, right, you're not allowed to be, you're not allowed to be xenophobic, you're not allowed to be racist, and that's a good thing, right? Okay. Okay.
Thank God, eh, mate? Thank God, eh, mate?
But I want my fucking right to mug off the French whenever I fucking want, right? Because they're very close to us and they're cunts. Right? So no more French people working in fish and chip shops. Thank you.
Yeah. If any of you frogs look across the pond and you see our Blackpool illuminations, you see Margate, you see bloody Brighton,
Jay Wick.
you keep on that side of the shore. You don't come to our
You
to our
don't dare
seaside
cross the
towns.
fucking channel, you French cunts.
You leave our rubber spiders alone.
Mm-mm. So yeah, if any of you are watching any of the French guys, just ignore that part. But
Ignore
Just
that
learn
part.
how to fucking
there's
batter
no
a
French people.
sausage.
There's no French
There's
people
no
watching.
Frenchies
No,
listening to this.
Trying to fucking, turn it into a gastropub. Double battered sausage.
Yeah, put 'em
triple
like-
battered sausage. Fuck off.
Yeah, trying to fucking batter a muscle. Oh, give me strength, mate.
Great.
Mm.
Was that all? Seaside Towns? We all good with
I
that?
think so. I was
Yeah.
I was going to bring up the fun fair guys, but I feel like that would be better to do
Different episode.
actual fun fairs.
Okay, fair enough.
The waltzer guys go, oh, fucking shagging ninjas. and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah. We could do them on one. We could do a
we'll do
whole
it.
fucking hour on them. Can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, to round us off, I think there's a lovely, neat segue from seaside towns to paedophile vigilante gangs.
Perfect.
So, basically, paedophile vigilante gangs, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, really. They
They're
are...
my friends, and I love them.
No, they're not my friends,
Oh,
mate.
sorry.
I have to deal with them week in, week out. I had to move towns 10 times in the last year. No, they are basically ordinary people who kind of have become superheroes. But instead of Gotham City, it's like a car park in Wigan. And they basically, their job to lure in and track down
Innocent paedophiles.
and apprehend nonces / child sex offenders.
So you're pro to pedos, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm a paedophile. Let's get this all out now. Yeah, I'm a paedophile. I'm a nonce. Look at me. I'm on their side.
Well, you know.
No, I just think it's a really interesting cultural, because I think it started in America with things like To Catch a Predator.
I think it's always been.
What are you doing here?
No, but I
John?
think it did start with that, but I think then
No, but now
then
it's crossed the pond.
well, yeah, now people have made their own little gangs in like Solihull and fucking Slough.
Yeah.
But now it's gone back to America and they're doing it, but in a more violent way, which is what I won't go into that.
Yeah. But here it's more like, I think there's a little mix of different things. Obviously, social media is a big part of it now. So, like, I think they're also doing it for content and clicks. Like, I've seen some videos where they make them like eat a packet of custard creams in order to get away from it. They go, yeah, you're not fucking getting away with it, mate. The police are on their way.
There's a humiliation.
There's a humiliation aspect, and it is like the digital equivalent of putting someone in the stocks and pelting them with rancid tomatoes. There's that aspect of it as well, but their like MO is, well, we're doing it to keep kids safe. It's like, what, by making him hop up and down on the spot and sing the national anthem backwards.
But it is new. I feel like paedophile hunting is quite new. Like,
it's been going about 10 years now, I think.
No, but I mean, like, even before that, I don't think they ever hunted pedos before, like, the 19th century. Like, we hunted witches before we hunted pedos.
Well, pedos just weren't. People. It was kind of a hidden thing, wasn't it? It was a kind of like.
Was it though? I think people just would fuck
well, no, it was
kids a lot.
happening, but it wasn't an open.
It's just I mean, it's just morals.
It's like an open secret, wasn't it?
Morals have changed, and it's just a lot more of a kind of it's just become the lowest of the low, really. You're probably lower than a murderer, I would say, if you're a nonce. Yeah. But they target like
I'll stand
a lot of the
that.
time they target like might not be popular to say this, but I think paedophiles are bad dudes. And they usually they either target kind of white collar dudes, like usually coming back from work. I've seen a few civil servants get sprung outside a cinema just going. There was one guy, he was going to take a 14-year-old to the cinema, and he got caught, and he was going, I just came down here because I was worried about her.
That's always MO, isn't it?
And they went, you've driven 4 hours from your hometown, mate.
They're always concerned about their welfare. It's like, yeah.
That's
mate.
a Prince Andrew.
I just wanted to smoke weed because she said she was suffering with menstrual cramps.
They're the ones you like seeing getting caught, right? Because you have a favourite. What's your favourite type?
My favourite is those guys. Is the guys. The scary ones are the guys who look really well put together. They're really well spoken. That's the scarier one for me. Like they're in like a like a triple-breasted suit, and they work in recruitment. They've got this very like, of course I know it's bad. I will. I promise. You let me go, boys. You'll never hear from me again. Those kind of guys. They're scary because it's a bit more calculation behind it. It's a bit more like, they've got access to resources. You know what I mean? They
should know better, really.
Yeah.
Whereas when you see someone who's getting stung and they've brought like a wrestling belt, those guys you kind of feel sad. And you're like, come on.
They've got like a chocolate gatto and a penis pump in their backpack. You're like, okay, you haven't really thought this.
And they've eaten half a gatto on transit. On the bus on 62. Like.
Still got it on his face. Like a kid being caught eating chocolate, like Bruce Bogtrotter. I didn't mean it.
Those guys, you're like, come on, lads.
Because really, if they've most probably got a lower mental age, and so they are,
in their heads, there's no difference.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got a sweatband on, but they've never played tennis.
Yeah, and eat your sweatband after a while, and
they've done no physical activity for the last 10 years.
Yeah, the ones I thought...
This is the fastest their heart have ever raced, because they thought they were going to meet the love of their life.
Apparently, getting caught by a pedo gang burns about 1,000 calories.
Not keto on the head.
The ones I thought, the ones which you see some of them, and oh man, you see some of them, and you're like, well, your life is fucked anyway because you live, you
live in sheltered accommodation.
Yeah, it looks like you live in squalor, and there's not a lot going on for you. But there's some guys where you watch them and you see their life draining from their eyes. And their wife's in the middle distance saying like, Gary, what have you done? And like and you just
you dirty bastard,
and
Gary.
you see their work van on a drive next to their Jag, and you're like, oh fuck me, is fucking oh, his
They're gonna
business
lose
is fucked. He's not.
everything.
No one's gonna fucking get him to be a fucking plumber ever again. You know.
With those ones, you don't feel sorry for him, but it's the reality of, oh yeah, all these lives are about to change.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
sons
Like,
aren't going to speak to
so
him
much of it
anymore.
is gonna affect-
His daughter can't look him in the eye. It's going to be. It is fucked.
Yeah.
And loads of them do the bad. Well, they. You know,
Yeah, they
some of
submit
them
bad
do
ones,
then
yeah.
end up killing
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit, you know?
yeah.
God rest his soul. Sorry,
God rest his soul. They get what they're given. Oh, I don't know what to feel.
They fucking.
I don't know what to feel. But that, yeah. But that's
Not
the
the
thing.
priest though. The priests never kill themselves. You know,
No, they just get moved to a different diocese.
get a raise.
But what?
Yeah, right. Good handshake in the new Bible.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. I think in all these videos, though, it's just like no one comes out well. Nobody. Even the hunters, you're like, what are you doing? You know, like they're quite vindictive. You know, but they sort of they're playing sheriff, aren't they?
Yeah.
But also I think they like.
get why they
there's
do
a bit
it,
of
though.
local notoriety to it as well. Maybe they're unemployed. Maybe they haven't got like any jobs. So it's like there's a bit of that involved as well. You know,
Gives
there's
them
a bit of-
meaning though.
Yeah,
They get
kind
to-
of,
they get
gives them
to be
purpose.
a
Yeah,
hero.
yeah.
I don't mind the professional ones. The ones that got a good logo. The one who's
They've got a drone.
They've got a drone.
Yeah,
They've got maybe
good
they
logo.
got a uniform maybe like maybe sweatshirts
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
And
yeah.
They've
and
chucked some money down.
they got professional edge to them. Those ones I don't mind because
They're not using AI.
yeah, I
They're using some like cracked iPhone. Do you know what I mean? Which is blurry.
just feel like
4K.
because I think there's a lot. I mean, I think a lot of them.
You really see the beads of sweat dripping down his face.
I think a lot of them that bad things have happened to them and they want justice. And they haven't had justice, and now they're doing this. So I get why people do it, but there is an element of people who just want to humiliate fucking vulnerable people.
Has there ever been a pedo hunter who's been caught out?
That's a great
pedo?
question, Paul.
'Cause
I don't know,
Probably.
and
I would have thought so because, like, surely
that'd
like
be a big catch, wouldn't it? That
Yeah.
that'd be meta as fuck, and his own pedo gang, his own.
That's what the Daily Express would lead with. Meta as fuck.
Meta nonce caught by himself.
Do you know? Do you
Meta
know?
nonce stings himself.
Do you know what? I would pay good money to see his own fucking team kick fucking to him next to a car park. Like, I go, there you go, Garrett, you sick cunt. We know you're fucking wrong, like that.
So here we go, mate. Here we go. We're going here. He goes, where is he? Where is he? He's right here. The camera's turning. Fuck. He's trying to film them as well. I'm fucking stinging you. You're not fucking stinging me.
Yeah, he's just there. Oh, that'd be fucking brilliant.
He's doing like Charles Bronson, that film where he's got face
Oh,
paint
yeah.
on one side and he
Yeah.
goes, I'm hunting the nonces. I'm hunting the
He's James
nonces.
McAvoy in Split.
He's fucking losing it.
Yeah.
I've seen a video of a guy who gets caught, and what's great is some guys in the moment, they're good improvisers. They try to think like, how the fuck can I get out of this? Because like you're on the fucking
Done a
spot.
couple of courses.
And there's a guy who pretends like he's been inhabited by different personalities
Oh,
at
it's
the moment.
great
Remember
when
that
I've
guy?
seen that
And
one.
he goes, no, not Ian, but Beast. Oh, no, Beast.
Oh, it's so
give me
good.
your kiddies. And the bloke's like, come on, mate, stop having this on, mate. We
Yeah.
know what you're doing. He's going, no, not Ian, Beast. No, Susan. Oh, stop it now, stop it. And he's
Yeah.
cycling through it. And it is like James McAvoy in Beast.
He's got like an anime fucking
Split.
t-shirt on, covered in spunk. He's a horrible cunt. Real horrible cunt. I've seen that one. It made me laugh a hell
It's
of a lot.
really
Yeah.
funny because he keeps calling himself
Yeah.
Beast. He's like, not Ian,
And that's
Beast.
the
Not
lev-
Ian, Beast. And
the
they're like,
lev-
stop having this on, Ian.
Yeah, the level of fucking cunt you got, just fucking out. Hold your
Oh, I
hands up
know,
and take
just
your,
go- yeah,
take
go-
your medicine, you dirty bastards. He's trying to go like, no, I'm going to try and do the mental health card here. I'm going to be like, split personalities, all this
Yeah.
shit. What a fucking prick.
And those are the worst pedos, aren't
Yeah.
they? The liars. The dishonest pedos.
Yeah, the lion is worse than the paedophilia in my
Remember
book.
back in the day when you would have an honest paedophile?
Yeah, exactly.
He'd
They
live
put their
next
hands up,
to
they
the
do
door.
their time, they go back to working in mother care or
He'd
whatever.
be, he'd be strolling through the streets. He'd have his name badge on. Colin, paedophile, professional paedophile.
I'm sorry, please forgive me, children.
Yes, hello, is that Mrs. Hughes? Yes, I'm sorry, Colin here, professional paedophile. I was wondering if you have all your paedophile needs met today. It's a noble trade, dare I say it, and long may it continue. And I think I'm
So
gonna.
let me get. So
I'm pro paedophile. Yes. No. What were we gonna say?
No, that was what I was going to
Oh, okay, great. No, there's the same
Yeah.
joke again, man. It's just kind of
I
rampant.
want.
It's kind of rampant. It's kind of
mate,
rampant hackery that I didn't think the talent would succumb
I
to.
want is just. I want it to be confirmed, man. That's what I just wanted.
You want to
for the viewers
confirm? Well, you want it
confirmed.
on film, do you?
Yeah, I want it
Is this a
confirmed.
sting? Are you fucking stinging me right now? Your boy's fucking stinging me. Sam, are you fucking
I
not
want to be able
producing?
to
You
edit.
fucking
I want to
stinging
be
me.
able to edit you saying I'm a paedophile and I enjoy
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Oh, mate, you could take any episode from any podcast we've done, stitch it together. I like, pedophile.
You have said it a few times.
Oh, yeah,
so
for
I'll be
sure.
honest.
Yeah,
in
you say every
multiple
episode when there's
I
no
said it so much. It's like, I wanted to be caught, boys. So, yeah. But I thought, I mean, like, you know, yeah. I mean, we probably said this before, that all three of us look like a different type of paedophile.
I think I look
you seen
Paul's
it?
a council estate paedophile, I think. You're definitely caught in a playground, just spinning around slowly on the roundabout on your phone like that, just checking,
I
refreshing.
think he looks like some sort of like Lithuanian like ski instructor from the 90s. So I think he's got that sort of feel to
Ski
him.
instructor
Statutory.
nonce.
Is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like he sells ketamine to 15-year-olds, occasionally fucks them, and then get back to just doing the, you know.
When they can't pay their debts.
Yeah, then he just goes back to 7 pints in the bar.
he looks like a baby fiddler.
No, he.
Fuck me, Christ.
Fucking hell.
That's low, that one.
I want to beep that one out. No, Charlie.
Mind, there was compliments in that, Paul. There's no compliments in that one.
He said you're a ski instructor, for fuck's
yeah.
sake.
I'd fucking love to be a ski instructor.
Yeah. It's a great job, Paul.
You're just ripping me
And
for
he's
being
throwing
like,
back in his bloody
Yeah.
face.
the worst kind as
Yeah.
well.
The guy's just trying to big you up here. He's your hype beast. He's
Yeah.
your hype man.
Hey, I'm giving you. Fucking trying.
He's giving you props,
I'm trying.
bro.
I'm trying to support this guy. Trying to
Yeah.
lift him up.
You
know?
fuck children at high altitude. That's what he's saying.
Mm.
But we were saying like, yeah, well, I like right, Paul. Let's do a little. Let's do a little role play, right? Imagine you. What would
Well,
happen? What would happen if you got stung by mistake?
Oh,
So someone comes up
okay,
to you-
There we go.
And they go, excuse me, your name Paul Hilleard. I understand you've come here to meet an underage girl today, sir. People have been seeing you scrolling on your phone today in view of children and eating a sausage roll very suggestively. We're just wondering why are you here today, sir?
What do you mean? When I was eating my lunch, I was on my lunch break. That's why I was on the swing.
On your lunch break, yeah, eating some very, very, very suggestive items, dairily Lunchables outside of school, sir. Can you explain yourself, please?
Oh, well, I had a big breakfast and I didn't. Can we put that down? Like,
No,
what do you mean? What am I
I'm
accused of?
sharing this for awareness. We're live. We're currently live. We're on Facebook.
So I'm accused of eating
He's
daily
stuttering a lot. He's
Lunchables.
stuttering.
You're stuttering, sir. You're getting nervous, sir.
No,
You're getting nervous, sir.
What do you
Well, what
mean
you
you're
got to be
streaming
nervous about?
live?
I'm streaming this for awareness. I'm sharing awareness. We have reason to believe that you are an historic sex pest.
Historic? What do you mean? Like I have a history of it?
Yeah, well, there's some of the chat logs we've got here, sir. They're absolutely disgusting. You
What
need
do you
to,
mean,
should be
chat
ashamed of
logs?
yourself. Chat logs here on Kick. On your Kick. You've been saying you wanted to smoke weed with a young girl
That's not
in
me.
a cinema. You want to take her to see Hot Tub Time Machine, apparently, sir.
The movie
You
isn't
want to take her
even
to
in
see
the
Paul
cinemas.
Blart Mall Cop
What?
with an underage girl, apparently, here, sir.
Have we got-
Look at the way you're dressed, son. Look at the way you fucking dressed, mate. You're dressed like a paedophile. Can you explain yourself, please, sir? You're stuttering, sir.
This
Why are you
is-
crying, sir?
This is the
Are you
thing illegal
crying?
about.
Are you crying,
dressing
mate?
like a
Please
He's
stop
paedophile.
away.
failed. He's
Yeah,
failed.
you
Yeah,
failed,
fucking
Paul.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
done.
you're
Life
done. You're out.
But that
You
is
forget doing comic relief ever again, mate. You're done.
That's a
Yeah.
terrifying
Comedy career
experience, isn't
over.
it?
It's
'Cause,
scary.
like,
It's scary.
If you did, but again, they'd have to have actual evidence of you chatting to them. They
Well-
can't come up to you and go, "You're in a part." I mean, if
They've gone to the wrong person's
You know
house
who would
before,
scare
though.
me?
Yeah, they've done. Yeah, they've
gone
accused
to
the
wrong
wrong people.
Have
Yeah,
they?
they have, yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
and but once they like name them, don't they just go, "Oh yeah, they were in the wrong"?
Have they just gone to the wrong person's house
Yeah.
and shit?
Do they apologise for that then? Did it?
I think they have to. They have to.
Yeah, did you ever receive an apology? Or
Because it never goes long, right? Because I think what would be more scary is if youngsters came up to me and started filming me and just
And calling
calling me
you
a
a nonce.
paedophile. Because then you're like, wait, what's going on
Surprised
here?
that's not happened at your school, really.
Come
I
on,
mean, you have
man.
moved schools like 5 times now. What's that about?
But, you
And
know-
the union have got involved, haven't they? The union have got
Oh
involved.
yeah. Well, the
we've
union
got to
getting
move him
involved.
again.
Oh yeah. It's costing us thousands and thousands of pounds.
Why
Why
are we
would you-
supporting him? He's
sack
clearly a
him?
paedophile.
It's so hard to sack people these days. Jesus.
Okay, we've said some
okay.
horrible things.
Well, to round this off,
Oh,
I've
God.
made a lovely little game for us to play at the end of this, and it's called Gang or Sham. And basically, I've made up some paedophile gang names, but I mixed in with some real paedophile hunter names, because they always got quite amusing names, and you've got to guess which one's a gang and which one's a sham.
Okay.
Sam, if you could just make some sort of theme tune for this quiz bit, that'd be great. Are you a nonce, or is it
Okay,
I
right,
don't know.
let's get on with it.
Or do you
okay.
own a net? Or both?
Okay, so, what's my thing? Okay, gang or sham? Dark Justice.
Gang.
Sham.
They're a gang, a prominent UK-based group that operate mainly in the northeast of England. The Predators.
Gang.
Gang.
It's a sham. I made that up. So it's 1-0 to Charlie. Let's, with a Z, Let's Go Hunting.
Gang.
Sham.
That's a gang, a group composed of parents in the Hinckley area of Leicestershire.
Leads.
Let's go.
Let's
As
go.
in, let us go
Leicester.
hunting, but with a Z to make it
That is a shit name.
appeal to the kids. Yeah, it's
Those
pretty bad.
stupid cunts from
Pretty bad
fucking
one.
Leicestershire, wherever the fuck they're
Hinckley.
from. Well,
Um,
where is that? I mean, where is that, mate? Is that Leicestershire?
in Leicestershire, yeah.
No, okay.
A lot of
Thank you
paedophiles
very
there.
much.
Okay, okay.
A lot of pedophiles.
Next one. Archangels of Peckham Rye.
Gang.
It's a sham.
Sham.
Sham. 2-1. 2-0 to Charlie.
Two what? What? No, that's 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Oh,
What
did you
did you
get
say?
one? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Uh,
I can't really.
This means a lot to him.
All right, Paul, you're moving pretty high up here. Public Justice, PHL.
Gang.
Gang.
Yes, it's a gang, London-based group. Perverted Justice.
Gang.
Gang.
Yeah, one of the earlier organisations to use sting operations.
So what's the score now?
You had one
4-3.
each then, didn't you?
4-3, is it?
4-3.
4-3.
Sing when you're stinging.
Sham.
Yeah, correct. Dads Against Predators, or DAP Incorporated for short.
Gang.
Gang.
It's a gang, a group focused on tapping potential predators. Mums Against Sexual Harmers, Predators, or Thrice Accused Toddler Offenders, acronym Mashed Potato.
Sham.
Sham.
This is sham. Silent Justice,
Sham.
Gang.
a group identified in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Kiddie Laser 2000.
Sham.
Sham.
Yeah, it's a sham. And finally, Demon Hunter.
Sham.
Gang.
They're a gang. Fuck. Charles wins. He correctly named most of the real paedophile hunters because he has dealt with most of them. So thank you very much for listening to the Union of Scum. This week, I've been Darren J. Coles, and I've been joined by Paul Hilleard and Charlie Webster. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Buy tickets to my Edinburgh show, please.